What we human beings need to realize is that we can be oftentimes very easily influenced. Influenced by media, by celebrities, by famous people. PewDiePie, arguably the most popular YouTuber on the entire platform, recently entered some uncharted territory, which is making fun of Indian people and their culture. And quite unsurprisingly, I would say, the default response for a lot of Indians was to get triggered and start hating on Felix. Now, to be clear, not everyone showed the same response. I would argue that there are about the same number of people on both sides of the fence. But let's keep the love and hate aside for a moment and consider the entire situation from a thinking person's perspective. Why do we Indians tend to automatically get triggered whenever anyone, makes a video or posts stuff online which seems to mock or, as it is called, roast a class or group or a culture of people? Why don't we realize that such videos and posts are not meant to hate on other people, but were meant to create good comedy and entertainment? The answer to that question, I believe, is very simple. It is because we have a very poor sense of humor. But then why we? Why only the Indian people got offended? PewDiePie have also made fun of Russian people. He has mocked and roasted his fellow YouTubers Markiplier and Jacksepticeye. But they seem to be okay with it. So why did we get so offended? In my opinion, it is because we grew up that way. Imagine when you were a kid. Nothing really bothered you that much. You are 5 years old and you have no idea what this world or this human life is all about. But now you are not a kid anymore. You are a grown up with your own sets of beliefs and notions about various things in life. But how did this happen? How did you go from a confused kid to a grown up who knows everything about life? It is because you watched and learned from the people surrounding you. You heard in the news that someone running a Facebook page that uploads offensive memes got arrested by the police. You heard that some cartoonist making funny pictures of famous politicians got arrested. And you slowly started to realize that the Indian culture does not appreciate conversations about sensitive issues. You understood that if you tried to even talk, let alone make fun of such things, then you will be an outcast. You will receive a lot of hate from people surrounding you, and your life will become very difficult to live in this country. And amidst all these psychological training, you lost your sense of humor, which you were born with. But war is no solution. War only extends the gap between different cultures and makes one culture the enemy of another. And in this day and age of globalization, we cannot afford such low tolerance of one person for another person's culture. I believe we should stop looking in the mirror and saying that this here is an Indian or an American or a Swedish person or German or Canadian or Japanese or a British or a Korean or Chinese, etc. etc. Rather, I believe it's high time that we stand in front of the mirror, look at ourselves, and say that this person right here, is a human being. That's it. That's my 2 cents on the matter. Thank you for watching, and peace be with you.